Hey guys, welcome back into the Stokastic YouTube channel. My name is Geoff Ulrich, and in this video, we're going to be talking a little bit of no house advantage NBA action for February the 3rd. Got a little Friday coming up, 2023, and in this video, we're specifically going to be talking about the Pick'em contest on no house advantage. Now, if you're new to the site, there's a couple different ways to play. The Pick'em contest, more of a DFS style offering. We're taking props that are on offer from the site, and we're going to put them in a lineup. And we have to assign all these props different values. So usually 7, 10 props. We got to assign them all different values. We got to decide like which ones get the higher values, which ones get the lower. And we're going to put those choices in a lineup and throw it in a contest to try and win some big money against other players. So lots of strategy involved. We're going to be diving into the props here. We're going to be using the free projections over on Stokastic.com to help us make some decisions as well. And there's also the versus the house contest on no house advantage. So if you don't like all that strategy, or you want to create smaller tickets, you get different multiplier payouts as well. So a couple different ways to play on the site. And if you're new to no house advantage, you can use promo code Stokastic when you're signing up there. That gets you a free $100 match deposit bonus right off the top. Promo code Stokastic. Great way to try out the site. Do that if you're new. So lots of different stuff going on. There's also lots of guarantees, lots of big guarantees, contests up for the Pick'em contest on no house advantage. So overlay, we got the Super Bowl coming up. There's NFL offerings, lots to check out on the site. Now is a great time. Do me one more favor, smash that like button, subscribe to the Stokastic YouTube channel if you have not done that already, and let's get into it. Let's get into some props. We always got some interesting offerings from no house advantage in terms of the Pick'em contest. We always got some lines that look a little bit too big, some that look a little bit too small, and let's dive into some of these on this slate. We're going to start with Buddy Hield today, over 2.5 threes. I mean, Buddy Hield is a shooter, so whenever we're getting a 2.5 prop up on the threes, it's usually a good opportunity to just take a piece and go over. Now, he has gone under this prop in his last 2 games, so this might actually drive some people off. But again, our projections like this as an over, we got that. And again, it's not just that, we're blindly targeting this. This is a really good matchup for Buddy Hield to bounce back on. We got 2 teams, top 10 at pace of play. We're going to get lots of shots off. He has gone over this total too. I always like to tell people, yeah, maybe a guy's been terrible 2 nights in a row, but zoom out. Buddy Hield has gone over this prop in 4 of his last 6 games. He's a shooter. The attempts are there. More often than not, we're getting double-digit 3-point attempts from him. So I think at a 2.5 prop here, this is a great chance to go over. Even if this is a little bit heavily owned, this is still a higher point play for me. I like Buddy Hield to start off here at over 2.5 threes in what should be a fast-paced game, like I said. Let's go to another game that, a big point total here at 240. We got Charlotte taking on the Pistons. Really close point spread as well. And I mean, let's just target LaMelo Ball for a decent game here. 22.5 points. Again, I mentioned this off the top, but free projections over on Stokastic.com. We like the over on Ball in this one. We got a big projection for him. He's been a little bit slower in the point production since he's come back from his last little injury hiatus. But Ball, again, going up against a really weak kind of Detroit Piston guard position, we'll say that they don't guard against the point guard position well at all. Gives up the 5th most points to that position on the season, just in terms of DVP stats. So Ball in a really good matchup. We've got a massive implied team total for Charlotte, pushing around 120. We just got a good player, too, that's going to be able to take advantage of some weak defense on Detroit, especially at the point guard position. So I'm in line with the projections here. I like this one for LaMelo Ball for a potential little bit of a breakout game. And again, it's not like he's been terrible of late. He's just been, again, a couple games that have gone under this. We still know the breakout games are there for LaMelo, especially in a matchup like this. I expect him to take full advantage. Wouldn't be shocked if he pushed for well over this as well. So over 22.5 points. Again, another play really like on this slate. Let's stick with the guard position. Let's target another guy to have a decent night for our third prop here. Let's go to another player who's just, kind of working his way back. Bradley Beal at 20.5 points. Now, Beal is a little bit more interesting. He's got a little bit more going on. His minutes haven't been quite as big as we normally see. He's kind of like topping out in that 25 to 30 minute category, but we only have a 20.5 point prop here. And we've got a matchup with Portland, which, again, we've got a 120 implied team total here for Washington. This is probably one of their biggest of the season. We got a 236.5 total and a line that's only 4 points in favor of Washington here. So we're expecting a close, higher scoring game. Bradley Beal in a pretty solid matchup here. Again, like he's been working his way back, but he's also been over this in a couple games recently as well. So right around this number, I think that with the matchup and everything going on here, I think Bradley Beal at over 20.5 points is absolutely fine. Again, I'm just staying in line with our projections here as well. This is a really solid edge to the over for us. I think when you look at both these guards, LaMelo Ball and Bradley Beal, we just talked about, we're getting solid opportunities to buy low. We know the upside of both these players, are 28, 30-point nights, especially in matchups like these. And we're getting lower props than usual just because they've been a little bit slower. Maybe their points have been a little bit capped in the last few matchups, but I really like the over here as well. I think this is a great time to jump on Beal tonight against Portland. So let's throw in one under here to end. And it's more of again, I'm not sure how popular this prop will be, but under on Pascal Siakam, 9.5 rebounds. Now, again, people don't love to target unders anyway. So whenever you're thinking in these contests, oh, how can I be a little bit contrarian and get some lower ownership on a prop? Taking an under is always a good idea. So we got Pascal Siakam at 9.5 for his rebound prop tonight. And I do like the under. He has been under this in 10 of his last 11 games. Our projections really like this. It's one of our strongest unders of the night. And again, he's got a pretty solid matchup against Houston. I mean, I'm not going to lie. He could spike here for some kind of triple-double game, but, it's not like the Raptors are going to start playing just shootout games anyways. They're just a really slower-paced team. They're going to keep it simple. And Siakam just, again, he's just not that kind of high-upside rebounder where he typically goes for 12, 14 very often. He's more of the scorer, going to take a lot of shots, let other guys do some of the dirty work. So 9.5 rebounds, this is very big for him. I mean, this is a prop where you're going to be wanting to fade him most often. And again, we're talking about an under. So, it's going to be kind of stick out as obvious, but I think a lot of people would rather target points. They'd rather target overs. And I think Siakam's going to get you a little bit lower ownership than you think on a rebounding prop that has a really solid edge to the under. So we're going to make Pascal Siakam under 9.5 rebounds our last prop here. Quick recap here, guys. We're going to go over Buddy Hield, 2.5 threes. Like that one a lot for a higher point play. We're going to go over LaMelo Ball, 22.5 points. We're going to go over Bradley Beal, 20.5 points as well. And then we're going to go under Pascal Siakam, 9.5 rebounds. Nice edge projecting there for us on the under. So those are going to be our 4 props here for today, for this Friday, February 3rd on No House Advantage. Again, we're talking the Pick'em contest, but there's a couple different ways to play on No House Advantage. Definitely a great time to check out the site. And if you are new, make sure you use promo code Stokastic when you're signing up there. Get a free $100 match deposit bonus. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the Stokastic YouTube channel, guys, if you have not done that already. Most importantly, have yourselves a great Friday of NBA action. My name is Geoff Ulrich. We'll talk to you again soon.